Hey guys, it's Edwin here, and today I'll be answering this question of what's the connection between overthinking and maladaptive daydreaming. So, actually, something about maladaptive daydreaming is it can exacerbate your or it can amplify your overthinking. Yeah, so I'm going to share with you some of the reasons why. So, the first reason actually is contrast. So, you see, when you experience that daydream, you are in this imaginary world with vivid images, with really amazing life, especially if your daydream is filled with positive vibes. So what happens is when you get back of that daydream, you want to compare like what's happening in your real life and your imaginary world, and that aspect of comparison will now create like a symbolism, or will now create like a template for your overthinking. So you are overthinking about what's happening in your real life and your imaginary world. So it's giving you a template to overthink about. The other thing is analysis of that dream. Mostly when you get out of that daydream, you'll analyze the characters in that daydream. You'll analyze what was happening. You'll analyze everything. So that aspect of, yes, you are not daydreaming, but that aspect of analysis is also an aspect of overthinking, because you are putting so much thought in the content of a daydream, not your real life. The other reason is, of course, self-criticism. What happens is the more you compare your real life with what's happening in the daydream, because of this stark contrast, you'll tend to criticize yourself, you'll tend to belittle yourself, you'll tend to feel bad about yourself because you feel that your life will never match up to what's in the daydream. And when you criticize yourself, you tend to have these thoughts of how unworthy you are, how inadequate you are, how your life sucks. So when you have all these things, you are still continuing that cycle of overthinking and beating yourself up. The last thing is overthinking and maladaptive daydreaming are like this feedback loop. So this is what happens. So you overthink. When you overthink, you get stressed and you get anxious, right? And when you get stressed and you get anxious, your mind will take you to your favorite coping mechanism. And your favorite coping mechanism is maladaptive daydreaming. So you overthink, you get stressed and anxious, and the mind takes you back to the dream world, right? So in that dream world, now once you get out of that dream world, you always feel anxious and stressed again. So what happens when you get anxious and stressed again? You start overthinking. So it's just a feedback loop of overthinking leading to maladaptive daydreaming leading to more overthinking. So it's just this feedback loop because it's constant stress, and we know that stress and anxiety are the main triggers of maladaptive daydreaming. So that's why. So all these overthinking, maladaptive daydreaming are actually symptoms, because you've handled, because you know about stress and anxiety. So those are the things we actually need to work on, because without the stress and the anxiety, you'll not be overthinking. You'll just be looking at your life for what it is, and you'll just be contented with your present life. You'll be present in your life without really thinking about the worst case scenarios. Know what will happen if you do this. So hope you found that informative, guys. Until next time, have a nice day.